Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today we're back with more Peglin, the amazing Pachinko Roguelike, and we're doing more Crucible 20 grinds to prove that I'm a gamer and can beat the game on the hardest difficulty. So we're playing until we do that, and we ended up getting some very fun builds. We got some swole builds, a lot of multi-ball builds, and some builds that combine both, so I definitely don't think you guys will want to miss this, so let's just jump into it. So today we are going to be playing as Spinventor on Crucible 20 until we win. That could be an hour, that could be 2 hours, that could be 6 hours, hopefully not. But we haven't done Spinventor on Crucible 20 in a while, and you know what? You guys know I am always tempted by bomb builds here, so maybe we have a bomb build going on. Otherwise, Bomb Baton. Very, very nice. Last episode, we did a custom challenge with the Highway Orbry. That was absolutely insane. So, you know, I just, you know, every now and then, I don't think we're going to always do Crucible 20, but I do enjoy every now and then doing these videos of, oh, playing until we beat on Crucible 20. Cause we gotta stay strong, right? If we only play the lower Crucibles, we're not gonna remember how to play high difficulty, right? So we gotta keep our mind sharp. Is 20 the highest Crucibles levels go? Absolutely, yes. And I know we got some new people that might be in the channel. We've been growing the channel a lot recently. So for those of you guys who don't know somehow this game, this is the Pachinko Roguelike, longest running series we've been doing. Yeah, we've done, I think, almost 400 episodes. Almost 400 episodes. So we're getting close. We really, really are. Gonna definitely take my favorite orb in the game, Concentration here. One of my favorite orbs. One of my favorite orbs. Restorb's up there as well. Yeah, welcome, Dangle. Great to see you, Sean and Cardinine. Everybody popping in. But yeah, we gotta still continue to prepare because I don't think it's gonna come out later this month. But apparently either at the end of this year, which we're coming up on, or the beginning of next year, Act 4 should come out, right? There's only been 3 acts for a while, but it's going to get some sort of Slay the Spire-esque Act 4. And so we've obviously just been having a ton of fun with, you know, random custom challenges or classes, and then some vanilla. Like, the game is still really, really fun vanilla. So, yeah, true gamer, trusting in the heart of the orbs. Absolutely. And thank you, Charmin Loopy, for the 28 months Prime. Wow, that is a large amount of time. I appreciate all of the Daddy Bezos bucks, as always. But Concentration's cool because you can snipe the refreshes, you can snipe the crits, you can do a lot of damage with it. We shall see. And I'm... You know... Do I feel like... I don't feel like gambling. I don't feel like having fun. This is a no fun zone allowed. I'm sorry. If I don't have super, we would go to the shop. If I don't have super boots most of the time, I'm not gonna really want. I'm not really gonna want the chip as many times as it's gotten buffed in the last 3 years. Don't think we're gonna do that. Apparently, competitive Magic meta this weekend revolved around tapping grandmas. Is that something to do with the Avatar set? I just recently we bought a bunch of the Avatar packs. I haven't played Magic in a while. I've been a big Pokemon boy recently, and been having a lot of fun with Pokemon, just casually with my fiance and making the Pokemon cubes, and made the 151 cube and then our little mutant cube. But the Avatar set is the first Magic set that kind of got me back into Magic a little bit, besides the occasional drafts that I'll do with my friends that are way more addicted into Pokemon or Magic than me. But the Avatar set has been fun. I played a bunch of it actually last night, and I've heard that I have heard that they are OP as hell, as are most of the new Magic sets. So yeah, Gran is OP. I don't think I've seen Gram. I don't think I've seen Gram before. Last night I was playing with, I guess there's new packs called Jumpstart packs, where it's like you combine 2 packs. And yeah, I had a green-white deck with Aang and Momo and Appa and Toph, and it was really, really fun. It was really, 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 really fun. I remember rounds. Back in the day, we used to play this game with orbs.
bombs, and they were moving around and grooving around, and oh, it was wonderful. Back in my day. Back in my day.
Oh yeah, so the bombs mess things up. The bombs mess things up. We have bombs added to this board. Normally there's not bombs on this board. They mess up our perfect circular thing. I don't know how I kept the sanity during that 20-player peak race. Overstimulation was a risk. I feel you, yeah. For those of you guys who don't know what we're talking about, we took part in obviously Stump. Also, we might die here. Stump charity event, 20-player peak race with a bunch of awesome content creators. Fuck me. And it was wild. That I can confirm. I think that video will be out soon. Soon TM. Soon TM. Also, we're dead because he had 3 HP. So there's that. There's that. So no bombs for us. First time was not the charm. Second time is always the charm, as always. Okay, a good slime. Whenever slime is applied to a peg, it gets upgraded. Now, the problem I have with the good slime is every time I pick it early in a run, we lose the run. I don't know if it's just too slow for early game or if it's cursed. I don't really know, but we're going to try to make it work. Spinventor does love sliming up the board. And for those of you guys who don't know, this class, every unique orb in our deck gets 1, too. So we want a bunch of unique orbs. Been coding a script from Minecraft mini rounds I've been hosting. That's Lucky Blocks to Vanilla Minecraft. Spicy, spicy. I remember my first ever job was, I think when I was like 15 or 16. I worked for an old teacher of mine. I guess it wasn't a teacher I had, but a teacher I knew of. And they were hosting like summer camps for kids, and one of them was learning how to mod Minecraft. And I remember we had them all the kids like install some Lucky Block mod, and at the end of the day, after everyone modded it, we'd play it or whatever. I'm also torn whether to buy a Switch 2 and prep for the Animal Crossing New Horizons 3.0 release. I did see the trailer. I have enjoyed. I think I remember you saying something actually previously about how you still have your day one Animal Crossing island, and I do too. My fiance was one of the people that would like fast forward in time and stuff, but I always loved. Also, dude, we're having a rough first start here. I always loved the fact that it was like a real-time representation, you know. So I still have my day one as well. I don't play it very often, but every now and then I get in moods. And the Switch 2 upgrade does look cool. Wish they would have upped the frame rate, but that's just me. It does look cool. It does look cool. Also, we did get a bunch of slime. So remember all the slime upgrades things. Potion Ball we can only use once per turn, but it gets a lot of slime everywhere. So I suppose we're trying to do a slime build for this run. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Do you think you contributed to the rise of the tech industry by training kids how to code on Minecraft? I think I was a little bit too late on that. I think the tech, just a generic statement as tech industry. I gotta say that was definitely already not only on the rise, but already up there, you know? So if anything, I taught kids how to code before everybody just started vibe coding with AI. But we don't, you know what? The last like 7 Peglin videos have had an anti-AI rant. Maybe this one doesn't need one. Maybe this one. And is that because I've been bought by the AI overlords? Who knows? Maybe Mark Zuckerberg gave me some sucky suck. Who knows? Who knows? You never know. You never know who's getting sucked off by Mark Zuckerberg. Just saying. Could be me. It could always be me. Sorry I'm late. How dare you? How dare you not devote your entire life to sitting in front of the monitor, waiting for me to be live. I will never forgive you. Is this truly another case of all the slime all the time? Maybe. Oh, super boots. Good relic here. It'll allow us to get a bunch of heals. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, we're going to be doing a Tetris roguelike after this called Stack Flow. Which is very funny because that's a coding term. I actually don't think it's the best name for a game. I think the #1 advice I would give for anyone that's trying to make a YouTube channel or a website or a company or a social media profile or a video game is whatever you think you're going to name the game, look it up on Google. And if there's already a million things with that name, probably don't name it that. As good of a name as you think it is or not. So the game that we're going to be playing is Stack Flow. But that's a coding term as well. So, yeah. But it looks amazing. Name aside, it looks amazing. Went to the doctor today. He opened up Grok in front of me. I wanted to die. That is crazy. Also, welcome, Emma. That is crazy. Also, thank you, Charmin Loopy, for single-handedly getting us a level 1 hype train, I suppose. We are taking a lot more damage than I really want, but we got super boots, so that'll probably help. My apologies. Would an image of one of my bunnies be a suitable apology for being late? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We love all of the pet pictures in our pet tags channel. Changed the name of one of my games ages ago. There was a business with the same name. Yeah. It's just hard, dude. I've worked with a lot of clients in the past, helping them run podcasts and stuff in my professional corporate work, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And the amount of people that are so stubborn and are like, no, I want this to be the name of my podcast, even though there's already 5 podcasts with the same name. This is going to be the name of my podcast. Okay, man. And then they're mad that they don't show up on Google. It's like, what did you expect? What did you expect? Also, I really don't want to die here because we've got some good things in this build. We got super boots. I'll just upgrade potion ball, and then if we can hit things, we'll heal. Oh, dude, the lightning. Yo, healed at 14 to super boots. Let's go. Never heard of Peglin. Looks fun though. Yeah, it is our longest running series. You do Peglin, you do Peggle, and then it kills the people up here. It's pretty cool. So this thing just becomes a bunch of random slime orbs, which because we have a good slime is going to upgrade those boards to make them do more damage. And pretty good. Out of all of the podcast people you helped, how many of them are young white males? To be honest, most of them were not young. I am too expensive, I hate to say, for most young people to afford. Most of the people that can afford me in my professional work, right? We're trying to make it as a full-time content creator, and we're getting very close, and I appreciate all of you guys. But just to toot my own horn a little bit here, I'm a very expensive, man. I know so much when it comes to video production and SEO and a lot of stuff like that. So the only people that can afford me, and that's luckily because, you know, I get to be a bit more picky. Also, we'll do assemble. This one's going to hit all enemies. We can slowly get multiple assemble pieces to assemble something. But yeah, the only people that really could afford me was very old corporate rich people. So yeah, not very many actually, young people.
The only young person I work for is myself.
Okay, well, what do we got? I think we're recovering. I gotta say, I think super boots were recovering. I think so. Had to make a podcast episode as part of my course. Did you have to learn how to like distribute the podcast? Or was it more just about like the recording and stuff like that? Because that's a whole thing. It's honestly not that hard, but you would be surprised. There are just a couple steps of what you have to do to get a podcast pushed out and distributed to all of the platforms. You'd be surprised the amount of people who don't want to figure it out, you know? Just the recording. Oh, okay. Hey, that's still a skill. And then the editing of it, all of that good stuff. Very involved. If you want it to, I remember to be more professional than, you know, what a lot of people's things are. I remember back during the pandemic, the COVID pandemic, that was when I worked for my first ever like real job where I was learning a lot of this stuff before I quit and started working for myself. And we had to, because the pandemic was around and we couldn't have people come into our studios, we had to convince them that it was worth it for them to still pay the company the thousands of dollars a month they were paying, even though they couldn't come into the studios. So we were having to take their Zoom calls and like professionally audio edit up their Zoom calls so much to convince them to keep paying us. We're going to start upgrading this other slime orb. Seems like the best bet here. Duplication potion's pretty good too. So whenever a crit or a refresh move, there's a duplicate thing that happens. And I do want to go to the right, but I also want to heal. Heal 4. Let's go. Let's go. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. Dude, you just gotta go for it. That's all I've ever wanted ever since I was a kid, was to be a full-time YouTuber. Dude, I had multiple YouTube channels as a kid, some of which still exist, some of which do not anymore. And I've been making videos on this channel for 11 years. And it's gonna happen. You kind of just have to do it, whether it takes you over a decade or not. If you want something, you gotta work for it. A little bit. So that's what I'm attempting to do here. No specific, as of right now, we're trying to do a slime build in this specific run, but today we're just trying to prove I'm a Peglin gamer by beating Crucible 20 here on vanilla. And I think I should be able to do it. We shall see though. Gonna upgrade Splatorb. Okay. And I can't remember if that was a reorbanizer. I don't know if I just passed up a reorbanizer. That might have been a bit of a mistake if so, because we have duplication potion, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, tactical treat is amazing because crits move every turn. So by default, you're duplicating crits, but refreshes don't do that unless you have tactical treat. So now they do. So now duplication potion works. Dude, we haven't done a duplication potion build in a very long time. There's been some small things and stuff like that. But yeah. It was a reorbanizer I skipped. We're gonna all pretend we didn't see that. Because I never make a mistake. I've never once made a mistake in my entire life. I'm the world's most perfect being. So, you know, it was actually because we're gonna hit up a shop soon, you know? You gotta have money for the shop, you know? And if I bought Reorbanizer, I wouldn't have had money for the shop. So, you really have to... You gotta have the 10,000 IQ, you know? I know not everybody can be born with the 10,000 IQ. But, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, are you really gonna skip over... Okay, I was gonna get mad, being like, you really gonna skip over all those crits? But it hit something. It hit something. 2-4. Not great. It is a terrible, pretty terrible. But we're going for it here. Reorbanizer's a common orb. You're gonna see it a lot. Totally. Yeah, absolutely. Unless we die here. There's a good chance we just die here. There's a good chance we die here because this corpse of a thing... Oh, never mind. We're fine. I don't want to pay for healing, but I feel like we might need to pay for healing here. I'm not the best at editing. It's hard to continue. You want to know how you get better? You keep doing it. And YouTube tutorials. Most everything I've learned from video editing and everything on this channel I've done just by doing it. You go watch my old videos. Oh my God, you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell. It's a learning process. It really is. I will heal one time. We have 49 gold. Gonna try to get to 50 gold here. And go to the shop and heal a little bit. Like hearing about YouTube stream behind the scenes. I know myself too wheel. To think I'd have fun doing it. It is a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work, for sure, for sure. So there is Reorbanizer. We could buy the Reorbanizer. The problem is I kind of want a relic. So... yeah, I think it is a common, because it's only 15. It's only 15. We are going to just go Overwhammer. This is one of the stronger... Overwhammer is really good, but... Refresher course, though. Because we're doing a lot of refreshing... But Overwhammer helps us hit AoE. Oh, decisions. Okay. I'm just gonna pick randomly. Okay, Overwhammer it is. So if we have any leftover damage, it's gonna carry on to the next person. Pretty good. Pretty good. Could have some potential here. This run has some legs. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Now, the fact that we have this potion ball is so nice with a good slime. And slime builds are always really fun. They are. And the more you upgrade these pegs, the slime effects themselves go bigger. So we'll see. But yeah, Overwhammer's nice. Overwhammer is definitely nice. Especially because the only AoE we have is the Assemble there. So... Okay. Also, has chat been on the screen? I feel like a lot of things on my stream aren't working right now. Technology's crazy. Chat is supposed to be on screen. Oh, there it is. I fixed it! I fixed it, guys! I'm such a professional streamer. I'm the most professional streamer in the world. I could buy Ekorb. That's really fun to have another thing that hits all enemies. The problem here is I kind of want health, but I also have super boots. You know what? We're going to buy slime. I'm going to buy the double damage slime. I don't normally do that. But we got a good slime. We're going to try to do this here. We're going to try to do this. Okay. Yeah, one thing I've learned is if you're truly passionate about YouTube, you gotta have your own channel. You know, as a kid, I tried to make channels or be a part of several channels. And if you're truly serious about it, I guarantee you no one in your life is as serious as you are. And if that is the case, then you are a lucky person. I hate to say it, but as a perfect example, where is it? The Neon Apes, our podcast channel. We've got the, you know, the short films over there. It was a really fun project I've done over the last couple of years, you know, as we were growing the channel. But it quickly became apparent that even if there were some people, some of my friends that cared about it a little bit, and they, you know, it was a fun thing to do, nobody will care about things as much as you. And it's something I've had to learn over the last, you know, year or two. And that is why I created my second channel, Hold It On Here. Go subscribe to that channel. Because none of my friends are just driven as much as I am, at least in terms of content, you know? And I am going to stream and make content until I am a fucking famous streamer. That is going to happen. Like, it is a guarantee. And I will do anything it takes for that to happen. Friends, on the other hand, it's like pulling teeth and nails. Like, hey, when are we going to film an episode? When are we going to film an episode? When are we going to film? Why am I the one doing all the work? Why am I doing the work? All of the work, right? And I think it's normal for one person to be like the most involved, right? But yeah, you sometimes you gotta move on without people, you know. And I'm not saying, I don't think I've ever really fully talked about this with the Neon Apes on the channel before, but it's not going anywhere, right? We'll probably still film more episodes, but that's definitely a side thing to me, right? And I've told them, I'm like, hey, if we're gonna do more of this, the motivation has to come from y'all. Because I've got my second channel now. That's my creative outlet now. You know? I'm going to make it. So if y'all don't want to get left behind, not that I would leave my friends behind, but in terms of the content, you know, everybody's got to pull their weight. So the biggest advice I'd have, and I think it's just life advice in general, you know, if you're truly driven in anything, don't let people hold you back, you know? I'm not saying abandon all your friends and, you know, never speak to them again. Also, I really hope we get past this. I might die here, though. I might die. We have to see. That's a lot. 490. Oh, I want this build to work. I do really want this build to work. I need to hit these vines. Oh, dang it. I don't know. You're not passing this? Okay, because Slime Boss Peglin said this, it's gonna happen. Out of spite. Out of spite! Out of sheer spite. I might be able to do this. Out of sheer spite! I will do what I say I'm gonna do. Okay. Let's go ahead and get concentration. Let's heal. Let's upgrade concentration. These are some interesting choices. We have two extremely quirky bomb relics, including the new one, where bombs do triple damage but only damage the targeted enemy. This one makes all bombs red bombs, which do insane amount of damage, but they do hurt you. And then this just gives us multiball, but our attacks are not very strong. Yeah, Gopher actually might be the play because of a good slime. And it doesn't matter if our orbs are getting depowered, because if I upgrade the board enough, it could be good. And there's still some big damage orbs. I'm going to go for gold. We're going to go for gold here. We're going to go for gold here. We're going to try. I think the slime is what we want to lean into. I was tempted some of the bomb stuff. But, yeah. Reliable sources claim that YouTuber TTG has declared you must follow your dream no matter what. Let no one stop you. Sacrifice them on an altar to a dark god if needed. No, unironically, though, there are a couple things I wouldn't do. I think we talked about it in a previous episode. I'm not a very religious person, but if someone was like, hey, you'll be a famous YouTuber if you just sign your name, sell your soul. Whether I believe in that or not, that's not happening. Because what if it is, right? Like, I ain't fucking around with that, right? Just like I will never, whether I believe in it or not, probably never gonna play like Bloody Mary, you know, the game where you look in these mirrors and you're like, you say that word over and over and over. Never done that in my life. Do I believe it in its anything amount? Absolutely not. But why would you tempt fate? Why would you ever do that? Makes no sense. Also, I don't want to use, well, it doesn't matter. Assemble is pretty, it literally does 0 damage unless it hits this. And the mirrors hit us back if we don't kill them. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful. But I think the go for gold, getting all this multi-ball is fun. I think this is going to be fun. I think the single target bomb relic actually attacks other enemies too, once the one it targets dies. It depends. Like a lot of things in Peglin, it depends specifically on the enemy. There's no rhyme or reason. It just depends on the way their death animation plays. Some enemies have faster death animations and it will switch over. Some of them have slower and it won't. Doesn't really make any sense. That's just how Peglin works. I believe, but yeah. The mirror level, biggest downside of Overwhammer. Yeah, because you keep accidentally hitting the mirrors before you mean to. But hey, the damage resistant slime has been nice. Has been nice there. Okay. What do we got? So we already have that assemble piece. We don't need that. We already have the double damage slime. Is it just so everyone is saying the defense slime is bugged? It's been blocking all of the hits. Oh, is that why we're doing good? Is the game bugged? Assemble is a special orb that only shows up on Spinventor. And instead of upgrading it, you have to try to find all 5 pieces of the assemble. They all do different things, and you could eventually get the ultimate assemble. The damage resist slime stayed on the board after like 8 hits. Well, we'll see. You sure it's not until it's used up? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the assemble's like the Exodia. Yeah, absolutely. So I took damage. Well, we don't have the damage mitigation. And this does no damage. We really just need... I was hoping for the refresh there. Okay, here we go. Here's Potion Ball. There's Potion Ball. Dude, Potion Ball is so satisfying. So now I got a bunch of things upgraded on the board. So I took some damage there. I don't think I took infinite damage there. Maybe it had something to do with the mirrors. Though I don't know. Maybe we just didn't get damage reduction there. I don't really know. I'm just a dude who plays this game. Trust in the heart of the balls. Okay. Think we're gonna be okay. Think we're gonna be okay. And it is always nice when Potion Ball gives you the healing slime as well, because any source of healing is very nice. Especially when we're talking about crazy things like Crucible 20 here, the hardest difficulty in the game. And it is our favorite orb in the entire game, the best orb in the entire game here. And that is Restorb, ladies and gentlemen. You might be looking at this and are like, what is that? That looks pretty bad, but level 2? Still pretty bad, but level 3. Gain 2 max health when fired. Which I tend to like. So haven't been able to get it to max 3 or level 3 yet. We will though, and then we'll be able to start building up our max HP. My favorite, the bestest of ball. Someone left a comment. I think a Restorb hater left a comment on the most recent Peglin video and said that they need it to become a VIP member. And with the name like Restorb sucks, so I have to say it every time we do a TTG guarantee seal of approval, which we haven't locked in yet. As confident as I am here, I'm gonna wait. I don't know if I can fully confirm that we're gonna get a TTG, because what is our TTG guarantee? TTG guarantee seal of approval. We're at a streak of 4, and I want to protect it, so we're gonna wait a little bit here. But while we're here, VIP supporters, HatchetDaddy, Baltazár, Kaiden, thank you. So Restorb just heals me when I fire it. When we upgrade it one more time, we'll start being able to actually gain max HP. Who could even be a Restorb hater? That level of hate for an orb would be crazy. I think if I had to guess, if I was a betting man, I don't know if it's necessarily true hate for the orb. I think it's hate for the amount of times I throw a run taking it. If I was a betting man, it probably has something to do with that. A little bit scared here. A little bit scared. This is why we don't TTG guarantee seal of approval, because what's going on? Got a little bit of healing slimes there. That's nice. Still a little bit scared. Some Restorb hater. How could you ever be a Restorb hater? It's only going to cause me to lose this run. It's only going to cause me to lose this run! And that is probably why some people hate Restorb. We'll take Super Boots again here. 3rd time's the charm. Every time I say that, it's correct. Popping in for a minute. Oh, thank you, HatchetDaddy, for the 52 months. Appreciate you as always. Popping in for a minute before I pop back out for some repo. Saw you playing Peglin. Knew that could only mean one thing. Every time HatchetDaddy comes in, I die. It's pretty much how it works. So everybody, it wasn't Restorb's fault. It was not Restorb's fault. It was, in fact, HatchetDaddy's fault. Everybody blame HatchetDaddy. Hope you have fun with Repo. I think this Friday we're doing another one of the Stumpmas things we're doing with Stumped is more Repo. So very, very excited about that. But we continue on. We're playing until we beat Spinventor Crucible 20. It's going to happen. Normally, the rough estimate is it taking around 1 to 2 hours for a Crucible 20 win. We'll see. We'll see if that's the case. Good thing about Super Boots is you do not take fire damage, which is very nice. Oh my gosh. A lot of gold. A lot of gold. I think Go for Gold lost the run. Yeah, I don't think I had as much upgrading as I really truly thought I did, to be honest. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I actually had to create a lot of the original commands, yeah. Oh, while we're here, HatchetDaddy, I'm really lazy. Is there any way you could make a new command for us? I forgot. I keep forgetting to do it. And while I have you, as you are the wrangler of the commands, most of them, could you do the simplest thing and do it where if someone does exclamation mark holding on here, it links my holding on here second YouTube channel? I don't know if I have to refresh the permissions, or if it doesn't work, don't worry about it. But yeah, if you don't remember them either, don't worry, don't worry. I've just been a lazy boy. I've been a lazy boy. Yeah, I wonder what could have happened if we had taken like the single targeted. No, honestly, I probably would have gone for the red bombs. I don't know if that would have been the play, but what's my favorite animal? As a kid growing up, it was like owls. I don't know if it was because I read a bunch of Harry Potter. There's the snowball. Snowballs are a new orb. I just don't think they're that good. I really don't. I think snowballs are ass. They need to get buffed. I'll upgrade Splatorb for now. And there was Reorbanizer there, but we don't have Duplication Potion now, so there's no reason to take it. Was an owl as a kid. I don't know. And I used to, between dog and cat, I used to be a dog person. Definitely a cat person now. So, I don't know. I would say maybe cat. Cats are pretty cool now that I have 2 of them. I'll take grabby hands. Flying enemies take more damage, and I don't know, piercing kind of works better on them. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of really cool animals. I think like geckos. Geckos are pretty cool. Like chameleons and stuff. Holding on here. Exclamation mark holding on here. Yeah, the snowball's a new orb. If you want to see like a fun build built around the snowballs, we made a video called like I became the Peglin Lich King. And it was fun. I do think, or if you could make it do both, I don't know. I don't know if both commands would be fine. But the problem with them is the way the snowballs work is they reset every fight. And the more pegs you hit with them, they get bigger and bigger and do more damage, and they buff up all other snowballs. So 1, it's not even really good for Spinventor because you don't want to take multiple snowballs. But 2, it requires so much effort, and they reset every combat. And I don't think they're very good. I don't think they're very good. For the amount of effort that you have to put in to them, I don't think they're worth it. I think they need to be permanent, or I think they need to be based on what act you're in. But yeah. Still want these bombs. A lot of dudes we need to kill here. Lot of dudes. Can you add a tab on Discord with the command for Twitch chat? Oh, like have all the list of all the commands? I could look into that. I could look into doing that at some point. Yeah, and every single idea I've seen you guys say of how to make Snowball better seems great. Anything would be better than what it says. Hey. And then, if it's not too much trouble, could you change it saying subscribe to my blog channel to subscribe to my second channel? If it's too much effort, don't worry. I appreciate it already. But technically, it's more just the holding on here channels for anything that's like not gaming. So there are some like story time vlog stuff there, but like this Christmas we're gonna review the worst rated Christmas Hallmark movie that exists. So a lot of fun stuff over there for sure. Dude, I'm having a hard time here. I'm having a hard time right now. We do have super boots, so I don't need to be as worried. But we're having a little bit of a hard time. And thank you, HatchetDaddy. As always. I do appreciate. And hope you've been doing good. And there is a hold-in command, but we don't know what it is. That sounds about right. Also, dude, I'm having a hard time here. I think I should have just hit that refresh sooner than I did. I think I was like really badly trying to get those bombs, and I should have given up on the dream a while ago. Yeah, if there was a snowball event too, there's a lot of ways to make it better for sure. We will take Instigatorb with after we attack with this orb. The next orb fired will attack all enemies. Eventually, we can discard it and still get that bonus. And I'm gonna just upgrade Splatorb, and then just try to get a little bit of healing, but still go to the right. Heal 6. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So we're going to just win. We're going to win. Not going to TTG guarantee seal of approval, but sometimes the runs that we think are amazing and they're going to do amazing, they don't. And then the ones that we think are really awkward and weird, those end up being the ones that we end up winning. So we'll see. But we fired that, so this orb now is going to hit all enemies, which I suppose it doesn't really matter because we hit that bomb. Actually, did not matter in the slightest. Did not matter in the slightest. Glad we hit that refresh. And as you can tell, we're doing more damage to flying enemies thanks to Grabby Hand. It's been buffed a couple times in the past. Holden works now too. Thank you. So I can just constantly shill. I love it. I love it. I love it. Gotta love constantly shilling. I will take the Inferno Orb because the Inferno Orb will actually burn the vines of the Leshy. It hurts us, but does a bunch of damage and stuff like that, and instant triggers bombs. So I'm going to take it, if anything, purely for the Leshy fight to kind of make sure we get into the castle. Kind of funny, becoming AoE removes the bonus from Grabby. Oh, does it? From Instigatorb? I don't think I've ever noticed that. I did not know that. That is interesting, actually. All the weird little interactions in this game are wild. The shill is a thrill. Yeah, and we do have relatively decent healing with Super Boots. One of the better relics you can get for sure in terms of sustainability and healing. So we could do good here. We could potentially do good here. It could potentially happen here. So this hurts me too to use. I don't know if that was really worth it, but. And oh, there's gonna be elites on the left side. This is gonna be an uphill battle for real. I do think I just need to upgrade things. I'm gonna upgrade probably Inferno Orb because that's what's gonna be really good against Leshy. And then once again, we do have Super Boots. Okay, that's actually fine because now we'll get more than 4 probably. 7 healing. Yeah, Super Boots just when we're in that navigation phase. Between after combat, we heal 1 for every peg we hit after battle, and we'll never take damage from the fire ever again. So if we accidentally go in the fire, we'll not take damage. Normally you take damage, and you take extra damage on one of the crucibles. So we're gonna target this backline projectile person. So it just kind of allows us, if I remember correctly, to constantly be getting a little bit of healing. It is one of the stronger relics in the game for sure. For sure. And let's do this here. Answer your question. Good. Moved again. Busy teaching the children. Coaching chess and organizing a parade. Being a game master for a D&D game. Stay busy. Hell yeah. I applaud you, honestly, for being a teacher. I have some friends that were first-year teachers and now the second-year teachers, and they already got burnt out. Though they had a couple very specific instances of, like, demon children who the parents think could do no wrong, and, you know how it goes, I know. But that is awesome. Free tonight. My husband's out of town. 2-hour delay for school. Is it because I know there's a huge winter storm going on. But glad to hear, man. As always, for real. Okay. And if we ever hit all those bombs, you get an extra item. Hard to do unless you have certain items. We don't know how to deal with snow on the East Coast. I mean, I'm in Texas, so we don't really get snow very often, but when we do, you can assure that nobody knows what to do with it. Okay, we're still getting pretty hurt, I'm not gonna lie, but this is gonna hit everybody, so we shall see. Should I warn him with ambidextrary plus instigatorb anti-synergy? Wait, plus instigatorb. Oh, are you saying if you discard this orb and then a next orb, it doesn't work? Is that what it is? All sorts of weird interactions in this game, for sure. You know what? I could have gotten so much more healing there, but you know what? 15, relatively decent. Relatively decent. Okay, so we fire. So we have two. So if I discard, so let's test it. So if I discard Pebble, this is not going to have full AoE for everyone because it was the next orb. Oh no, it does. Maybe they patched it. That hit everybody. Unless that I'm not understanding what you were saying, but either they patched what you said or something. It seemed like it worked. I'm glad we tested it. Am glad we tested it. Apparently my my username on the Peglin Discord server is now orange because I helped find a bug. I think it was, I don't know if it was the snowball bug. There was some bug we discovered, and one of y'all helped clip it, and we posted it in the chat. And I suppose my username is orange now. Okay, we are about to have to fight an elite. So I'm going to heal, and then we're going to upgrade concentration. And going to try to just heal up as... okay, fire, that's fine. We don't take damage from fire. If anything, it just lets us get more gold. Nice! 9 heals. Okay, we might be able to do this. It's if you discard 2 times in a row, it doesn't work. Snowball with grabby hand, yeah. When you throw, it's fine. Oh, if you discard it, I see. I see. The no music after shop was a separate thing, but that too. That was a bug that they knew about for a while, and they were trying to wait for the longest time because they were going to try to just release one big last update for Act 4, but Act 4 is apparently taking longer than they were expecting. So, yeah, that was a bug they, I think, had known about for a while. Okay. So this is going to hit everybody. Ah. 99's still decent. Decent. Can't complain, I suppose. Can't complain. This hasn't been too bad. The problem is that refresh might be a bit hard to hit, but we only need 13 more damage, so we are probably fine. We can do 13. No! Come on! Oh, that's fine. It's fine. No repercussions. No repercussions. But yeah. I'm very excited for Act 4. Okay, so I think we just have to heal, honestly. Ooh, and we're going to take Sasha Focus, which we got to utilize perfectly in a recent Baltazár episode. This prevents the first time you would take lethal damage, but the special thing about it is when it protects us from dying, it breaks, and there's a new relic that just says you take half damage. But the problem is it's normally hard to have it break and then not die immediately after. But we'll see. We're going to heal 15, and I have to fight an elite, which could maybe be good. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. We have an elite fight right before a boss fight. If I can get through it, especially with Sasha Focus, then we'll see. So let's see. I'm going to discard Instigatorb. Dude, concentration is so good. 300. Nope. Yep. There was the bug. There's the bug. You guys tried to warn me. You tried to warn me. I didn't think that was a specific situation. I thought that was going to hit both people. But rest in peace. Oh, also, I totally missed it. Samuel, thank you for the 5 buckaroonies. May this run be blessed. I forgot about that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm working hard to keep this build alive. I'm working hard. Yeah, honestly, over the last year, I feel like YouTube chat has been way more popular than Twitch chat. I think it's because I'm finally starting to kind of make it as a YouTuber. But yeah, Nightbot stopped working on YouTube. I think that's just me needing to fix it. Been a lazy boy when it comes to fixing things on my stream. I am the most professional streamer. I know we all know that, but okay. So we could try to do an assemble piece. Then I'm going to heal. And there's Overwhammer again. There's Overwhammer again. Okay, 5 heals. We got 39 health. Yeah, it might be something I have to do on my end, but yeah, definitely welcome to try if you can, but no worries if not. Oh, I do. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm such a dumbass. Instigatorb doesn't work like that, discarding unless it's level 3. Yep, you're right. You're right. Skill issue. Skill issue. Most professional streamer on the planet. Most professional streamer and gamer. Don't worry. We're going to get through this. Samuel, bless the run. We have to. I say as I missed that bomb. We have to. Now, we do have Inferno Orb, which will burn through all these vines. And I think Concentration does to an extent. Let's go. 185. Not too bad. The problem is I'm at 23 HP. That's kind of the problem here. So this is going to hit everyone. Where is the refresh? Oh, there it is. Okay. 264 to everybody. I don't think that's enough. The sash is definitely gonna break. And I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this. So it goes through the vines fine, but I don't think we got this. So there we go. Sash has been broken. We take half damage and immediately die. Because we because we hit the vine. So 4th time is the charm. Don't worry. Give me that extra refresh. Unfortunately, it looks, we won't get either of these bomb relics, but we're gonna take an extra refresh. You're still better than 999% of chat. No, that is the thing. If you're just new and you don't know too much about this game, we are playing on a difficulty that most players haven't even unlocked a single time in their life. Just saying. Yeah, Leshy is out to get us today. We keep just having to fight Leshy here. We keep having to do this. Oops, all Leshies. You need to do something, requires authorization with your channel. Yeah, I need to do that soon. Definitely. I will soon be the professional streamer. I know I can be. F in chat for Spinventor. Nah, we got it this time. Don't even worry about it. Okay, so we have the refresh. You know, I've played this game for over 506 hours. What is the difference between this and Swoltorb? Oh, I think this normally doesn't do damage and it upgrades more, but because we're Spinventer, any unique orb is gonna do damage. This, yeah. I think we're gonna do an upgrade build here because we have the extra refresh. That confused me. I was like, what is this? What is this orb? One here, we will be professional. Swoltorb scales in damage, but upgrades half as much as Reforbisher. So we've got the ultimate refresh orb. And then just try to get as much gold as we can here before bombing all the enemies. Though, I guess we're gonna already do the bombing of the enemies here. Just took Reforbisher in my run. That shit OP. Yeah, especially on Spinventer where it actually still does damage, you know? I could take Infernorb. It was nice. So nice. Gotta have it twice. I'll take it. Don't normally take it, but if Leshy wants to keep showing up, she needs to learn that I'm gonna come prepared. Not prepared enough to kill her last time, but this time will be different. This time will be different. So every time this hits something, it gets upgraded. Only 4 right now, but yeah, that is really good. Have I not used Reforbisher? I don't think I've used Reforbisher in like 100 hours of gameplay. I might be completely wrong, and knowing me and my memory, we probably like used it last video. But like, I don't think I've used Reforbisher in over a year. Honest to God. Back to Shill and Nightbot settings where you can have it shill for you automatically. Yeah, I should do that. I should do that. Yeah, everybody loves Nightbot shilling. How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man? Leshy says. We got this. We got this. Probably haven't used it because it used to not have any damage and thus sucked. Oh, like, did it? I probably used to say something that says it can't do damage, but now it can or something. And I guess we'll take Swoltorb here as well. If we're gonna go upgrade, let's get Swole. Let's get Swole. I love the shitty orbs. I hope you give Jupitorb another chance. I do. That orb is fun. It is. This is a fun, good defense orb. Enemies don't get their extra turn for your first reload, which is pretty important when you're on as high of a Crucible as this, because I believe beyond Crucible 15, every time you reload, the enemies actually get 2 turns. So getting to prevent that for the first time is pretty nice. We will go ahead and... I don't want an egg. We're going to get a Bramball here. Bramball level 2. Hurts us to fire, just like the Vine Orb, but it eventually could have overflow. Traps people with the Bramball. And at the start of our turn, apply damage reduction to X, where X is the number of times we lost health. Which is actually pretty decent, considering we have a lot of self-damage builds here. So, yeah. See you at HatchetDaddy. Thanks for all the support, as always. I'm leaving now, so this will be the run. Yeah, we're going to win this run now that HatchetDaddy's not watching us. Absolutely. Jupitorb is such a cool orb, but being trapped on only Peglin, the default class, makes it stupid rare. And when you see it, it may not even benefit you. I know that it feels like the type of orb that should be allowed to show up for Spinventer. Because for those of you guys who don't know, the different Peglin classes all have different orbs and relics that are only allowed to show up for them. There's some overlap, obviously, but... Okay. So we need these bombs. We need these bombs. We have 0 AoE right now. We've got 0 AoE. Here's the Inferno Orb. Come on, get those bombs. Okay, we got one. But all of this damage, dude, I don't have overwhammer, so it is unfortunately overkill. We'll have to see. Lately, I've been having a hard time with this boss, to be completely honest, or this elite. Let's try to get more bombs, upgrade the board. Maybe we'll upgrade the board enough where we might actually thrive against green slime. We'll see. There we go. There we go. We're upgrading the middle of this board. Already got a refresh there. He doesn't get the turn for the reload. Otherwise, he would have hit us there twice, and it would have done a lot. And we're going to hurt ourselves, but we had some damage reduction slime. So there we go. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad there. Not too bad. Yeah, see y'all. Okay. I definitely think we're going to just upgrade Bramball here just to have something that has overflow. And I don't have any consistent healing, so unfortunately I do feel like I need to heal. There is some healing. I would like, whenever an enemy is defeated, refresh the board would be really good for the refresh buffing stuff. But also healing slime would also be nice too. That would actually get us some defense. But honestly, I feel like we need refresh shiv. Because I think I just need to keep refreshing the board over and over and over and upgrading it over and over and over and just brute force our way through. Oh, and whenever pegs are refreshed, they are upgraded by 1. Okay, okay. We've got the potential for a swole build here. We've got the potential. We'll see if we can get it done. Also, that was already 320 damage. Very nice. So every time we refresh, every peg we've hit has been, it gets buffed by 1, which is really, really good. Also, the Bramballing in that specific interaction was actually incredibly good. Because now we can focus on this. You kind of want to kill them at the same time, otherwise they start shooting at you. So that was really good. Bramball can be such a beast. Oh, that was so bad. What the hell? Nice. That was the refresh I was looking for. Now, 2 bombs. That's going to kill the back guys, so we're on a timer before we take the damage from this. We got this, though. And I saw some of you guys saying you wish there was a Peglin class that could have everything. And it's like, that's what default Peglin class is supposed to be, but yeah, obviously that's not the way it actually ends up working, so. This run has potential, TTG. Do not waste it. It's your boss. I demand you win. Okay. I think we need to upgrade things. We're fighting Leshy. So honestly, I'm going to just upgrade Inferno Orb. And we either can do double damage if our health is below 25%, or bombs do more damage. Monster Training can carry us in very specific situations. And I really kind of wanted the bomb stuff, but we've now turned away so many bomb relics. I think bombs are just not going to be a part of this build. Yeah. Gonna hurt ourselves a little bit. I think this run could be special. We love a big swole spin venter build, some of our favorite. Upgrading stuff goes really hard. And we've got a lot of it. I mean, we have refresh perspective, then with refresh shiv and fresh bandana. I'm hoping that this could be the run. Hoping this could be the run. Should be a special relic, adds all relics and orbs to the pool. Yeah, yeah, like a secret relic or whatever that you can do in custom mode. I do think there really should be more custom run like secret relics. Because like those of us that have like played 500 hours of Peglin, right? I'm trying not to use those orbs that'll hurt ourselves because I don't think we need them. More secret relics would be really cool, honestly. Just enough damage. Wow. Ooh. And I will go ahead and take Ek Orb here. Attacks all enemies. It's not going to help us right now, but going into Castle, that will be incredibly helpful. Otherwise, I think we're going to just keep trying to go do as many combats as we can. Maybe the Elite? It really depends. Really depends. So, missed that crit. It's unfortunate. So now this is doing 30% of what we just did, which is only 24. A little bit more. Little bit more. And then we're going to start. And I do wish we were upgrading orbs, but I think most important is to make sure we get through Leshy first to get to the castle. So I'm going to just keep attempting to upgrade the left side of the board here. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Chaos is a fun Isaac. Yeah, relic. Mixes all of the item pools, and then, yeah, you can just get, like, poop in an angel room. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And there's the Bram Ball having overflow naturally on it because it's level 3. That's why we upgraded it. Now, Etherwheel's good whenever you are done. Whenever Etherwheel does damage, it auto refreshes. The problem here is I think I just need to heal. Really want to upgrade things, but I'm just going to heal. And you know what? Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. We can handle an elite right before. Nothing could ever go wrong here. Nothing could ever go wrong. Bram Ball will be really nice here. Bram Ball is extremely helpful in this fight here. Because elites are... How did I not get a refresh? How did that not give me a refresh? What the hell? I wanted a refresh. We're actually hoping we don't kill here, I think. And we kill, unfortunately. Dang it. That's really bad. We're actually going to take a lot more damage now because of that. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The upgrading is helping a lot. That's already 240. He's getting ready to shit on us. We might get shit on a single time. Yep, there's the 8 damage. And there we go. Cool. Heal. So 60 HP. And I could get... Oh my gosh! As much as I want more max HP, we have so much refresh. So Re-Philosopher's Stone, create 2 gold whenever the board is refreshed. Would be rather nice. It's the greedy pick. It's definitely the better pick. Hopefully we can get through here. Hopefully we can get through here. Double damage slime could be good too. Could as well. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Every time we kill someone, we get a free refresh, so... I'm getting all this gold added to the board. If I can just make it to castle, we will be a rich Peglin. I will be the richest Peglin. I will be the richest Peglin. And no, I definitely needed to heal in that last one to continue my confidence. I don't know why I discarded there. I don't want the Terror Ball. Man, these vines, man. Though we have the fire. Okay. Try to upgrade the board. These vines might kind of cuck us a little bit. Damn it. There we go. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I really don't know. Hopefully we're upgrading the board enough where eventually we'll start doing 1,000,000 damage, but discard. We need the fire soon. We need the fire soon. Damn. Oh, nice. Okay. Gosh. He doesn't get the turn. I think we just need to hit the refresh, which we did. Continuing to upgrade the board. And we do, when we're under 25% health, we get double damage. So I'm hoping that can maybe carry us. We'll see. Still not triggered yet. I don't know. The board is starting to get pretty big here. That was just 177 damage. Oh, boy. Okay, now we're in it. We do double damage. There we go, there we go, there we go. 364. Which then we have an Eck Orb, which will at least do 109. I think we'll be okay. I think we're good. I think I can do 18 damage, guys. Let's go. We make it into the castle. And we are rich. And oh, we are rich. So there is the double damage slime. Yeah, honestly, I will. I'll do that. I'll take the double damage slime. I'm going to heal. And then we really just need to upgrade Eck Orb. And now, ooh, I think we're going to go gift. I think we're going to go gift. Though the shotgun, once again, losing damage but getting more orbs, would be good with upgrading. Gift would also be good. Yeah, all of these are decent, though I don't really care about Endless Devouring. Yeah, I think we're going to go Constricting Chains. We're turning this build into a shotgun. And for, I see someone asking about how upgrading the board works. So, you upgrade individual pegs, and then those pegs will just, see, those pegs will have a number on them, and they do that much extra damage. So we've turned our build into a shotgun, though we do half damage, but that's fine. Because we're buffing up, we're getting damage based on all these upgrades. So it's definitely the more fun one, I think. Definitely the more fun one. You're just kind of locked into a couple different attack patterns. But the attack patterns do move every time. But we don't have good AoE. Like, I think we are going to have to pay for healing. We're going to need... Run isn't guaranteed yet, but I'm hoping we got something. Because look, when we have the upgrade orbs, look at the amount of upgrading that we're doing. Right? It's crazy. Okay, we're going to go to the left. Actually, going to go to the right because I think I can handle the elite, and I don't think we want to shop. I have so much I need to upgrade and constantly heal. So we're going to upgrade Eck Orb to give us now 100% Echo. And... Oh, I guess we're going to the left. That's the bad thing about the chains. That's fine, though. And it's just more pegs we're hitting, so then when we do refresh, more things are actually getting upgraded via refresh perspective. Also, I should have been targeting Chandelier here. That's a skill issue on my part. Because you can make the Chandelier land. I really wanted that refresh. No! Come on. This is the only problem. There we go, there we go, there we go. Damn, unfortunately, we're not going to get the Chandelier to land. Upgraded the right side of the board. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm being a little bit too slow here. Maybe I should have taken gift. I don't know. Oh, never mind. Okay. There's the Eck Orb. There's the Eck Orb there. Don't really want to hurt myself any more than I have to. Dude, every refresh is just adding more and more and more gold. Dude, I'm getting so much gold. I am getting so much gold. Okay. And I guess maybe we will try to... I got so much to upgrade, though. I truly have... Also, who are we fighting? We're fighting Ballista. Which is actually kind of scary. I'm going to heal, but I think we need to otherwise save for the shop. Because I really think we're going to need some help from some relics. And what are we going to get here? Cookie! Yo! Heal. We're going to heal 1 every time the board is refreshed. Probably the best relic we could get right now for the boss we're about to fight and what we needed. And I either want Apple a Day for more max HP or House of Slime. I would be okay with either of those. House of Slime it is. Walls and bottom bounces are extra bouncy. I know, I'm feeling hopefully pretty confident here. We'll see. But yeah, now every time we hit a refresh, which we also get a refresh whenever we even kill someone, getting 1 HP. I do miss the good old days when Cookie used to heal 2 instead of 1. But, you know, it probably needed the nerf. It was one of the strongest relics in the game. Still really good if you have a refresh build. But hopefully we won't have to pay for healthcare anymore. Oh yeah, Potion Ball. Potion Ball or Bomb. Even though I have a love-hate relationship with Bomb, obviously I would always take Potion Ball. Potion Ball it's an almost always take. I would take Bomb here. As much of a love-hate relationship I have with Bomb. I feel like this run could be it. I really do. I'm not going to lock in a TTG guarantee yet. But I'm feeling pretty spicy right now. Okay. We're going to just hold our money. I'm not going to upgrade anything here. House of Slime. We're just going to try to hoard money for the big shopping spree here. In a second, we're going to try to target the chandelier. Nice. Give me them refreshes. Bomb with upgrade build is awesome. 1 HP for every 10 out of the peg. Yeah. Because also, it's not very clear in this game, but as we said earlier, for those of you guys that are newer to the series, slime gets the effects of slime technically get stronger the more that the peg is upgraded. It's a very niche thing that I didn't even know about until the dev himself told me about it 300 400 hours into gameplay. But yeah, no, you are absolutely right. Reorbanizer isn't doing a lot with its stats. Might be fair to take another. Or are you talking about Refurbisher? I was gonna say, I don't think I took a Reorbanizer here. We've passed up many this episode. But yeah, no, all of the orbs are the same, dude. They all sound the same. They all have the same puns. The game has too many puns to keep track of what things are called. There's too many puns. That's Reorbanizer, which we will not be taking. And then hoarding our wealth. Okay, I got 180 to spend here at the shop. Damn! Dude, I want all of this! What the hell? Super Boots would be healing. Adventuring first orb hit gets 10 upgraded. This is every 4 times you upgrade the board, you're upping your non-crit or crit. And this is every time a slime is added to a peg, it gets upgraded. That is crazy. Crazy. Definitely taking refresher course. So we can now up our damage via, and things do go up in price. But I can now upgrade my damage via Musical and Spinesse along with the other stuff. And I do have a bit of slime. So I will take a good slime as well. And we can take one more. I think we're fine on healing now at this point with Cookie. So I'm going to go ahead and take Adventuring. And I think with that, we're going to lock in a TTG guarantee seal of approval. I don't know how we could lose this. If I lose this, I don't deserve to be playing Peglin here. So we are going to lock in TTG guarantee seal of approval, streak of 4. No way we lose this streak. It's going to happen here. It's going to happen. I could also take Best Foot Forward, which would upgrade even more. And I will. I'll do that. I'll do what I just said I was going to do. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I should not be losing this. I should not be losing this. If I lose this, we're going to have a problem. Now, this is actually interesting. I'm going to go ahead and take this. There's a bunch of really quirky things we can do. I'm going to take... Ooh, just upgrading things right now would be good. But I'm going to take this. Whenever I discard an orb that can be upgraded, it gets upgraded until the end of the combat. And... You know, I don't think I want... I didn't want the elite. I think I can handle it. Wasn't what I was going for. Now we can pay money to increase our max HP. I could handle the elite. I could handle the elite. I could handle the elite. Probably. Oh, yes, yes. Question mark passageway. Yes, we're back over on the left, baby. Okay, I don't want fireballs. We'll go through the flames, take 4 damage. Problem with that event is I always forget what they do. Yeah, yeah. No, that is valid. Valid, valid. So we've got a lot more upgrading than we used to. Allegedly. 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 Jesus Christ. Damn it! What the hell? Yeah, the shotgun patterns here messing us up a little bit. There are some refreshes. That's what we needed. Okay. And we have enough money, so I'm hoping we can keep paying to increase our max HP. Because Basalt Totem did get a pretty big buff in the last update that I think makes it a lot more worthwhile than it used to be. It's cheaper, and it upgrades your max health more than it used to. And we're going to do just that. I want to upgrade these orbs, though. I do want to upgrade these orbs, though. But before this specific boss, we're going to up max HP, and we're going to heal. This boss in particular, you really, really do just need health. Yeah. So that's what we're going to take here. Hoping for a combat, probably. You know what? I'm fine with this. I want to upgrade things, but instead we're going to remove Terra. I'm going to remove Terra Ball. I know it's technically more damage than the Pebble, but if it doesn't end up hitting as many orbs, I don't count that as more damage. So here we go. And we are off to the races. Now, we've luckily got a little bit of sustain. We've got some damage mitigation and stuff like that, but we ultimately are going to be on a timer because we're not going to be able to out-heal entirely all those giant hits. But I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we got so much, like, upgrading stuff. It was so... Oh, it was such a bad throw! That was such a bad throw! Oh, it's fine. We killed someone. And thanks to refresh Shiv every time we kill someone. Refresh the board. Oh, yeah, dude. I think we're fine. Probably. Probably. Upgrading the board even more. These refreshes might be a bit hard to get. Oh, God! That's a lot of damage, though! That's a lot of damage! Fuck! Oh, I don't know. He's gonna keep having people block. The problem is I don't have good AoE. And I'm not hitting as many refreshes as I really need. I am not hitting the amount of refreshes that I need to be hitting. Oh my God. Okay, discard so they don't get the turn. Fuck. I don't think I got enough refreshes. I think I'm dead. Oh, 5 HP, 5 HP. Because I killed 2 people, which gave me more refreshes. God damn, dude. So much damage, but I don't have AoE! The only hope... Oh, no, never mind. We're guaranteed to win. Never mind. I'm just building suspense for the YouTube content. We're fine. Everything's okay. Because we kick, and then, oh no, he's gonna shoot me, guys! Guaranteed 1,200 damage. I had to work for, oh! What even was that achievement? I just got an achievement. I have very few achievements I still need to get. What was that achievement? I'm trying to look. What was that achievement I just got? Oh, it was just the card. Oh, it was just the card. Okay, okay. Okay. I was like, I only have 4 more achievements to get, I think. That makes sense. Okay. It was just a lore card. There's just a chance when you kill enemies. We haven't really looked at it in a while, but they can drop cards and there's lore. And I guess we finally got enough lore XP for a lore card. Disney's going to sue their ass. They got Lorcana. Okay. Increase max HP. Heal. We need to start upgrading the Swole Torb more. There we go. So hopefully we're going to have enough money for a upgrade max HP, upgrade an orb, and heal every single fight now. I could get more non-crit damage, but get 1 less crit, which is tempting. That is tempting. I'm not going to lie. Or we could make everything even weaker. And go for gold again. Or I could be hurting myself and deal double damage. Skulltimite plus subtraction? What do you mean plus subtraction? I'm leaning towards either go for gold or unpretentious pendant. Because no, Wand of Skulltimite is gonna murder me. Because I fire so many orbs, this is gonna kill me. There's no way in hell I'm taking Wand. It's either go for gold, making my build slower, but I will have even more orbs than I do now. Which is probably the play. Or no crit and 2-0. I'm going to go for gold. We threw via go for gold once this video. We can't throw twice. It's statistically impossible. Yeah, and we got the goggles. I think this is the play here. Oh my god. Wait, is that... We're firing so many orbs now. We're firing so many damn orbs. But we are in caves, the spookiest place to be. This is doing guaranteed 210 damage. Give me a refresh. Oh, we kill an enemy, dude. Every time we kill an enemy. Love that. Love that. Gonna try to kill the mushroom in the back so he stops shooting me. I think we were almost there. Dude, we just don't have as much AoE as I really need, but that's okay. That's okay. It's just a kind of awkward board to begin with, to be honest. But hopefully we're hitting more refreshes, which should be healing us more. That's plus 6 to each shot because of chains go for an adventuring. Yeah, this is a fun upgrading build. It really is. There's the refresh. And I wish we were fighting a different boss other than QR because we don't have the AoE, but hopefully we'll have the sustain. We've got plenty of gold at least. So pretty much every single turn, I should be able to increase max HP by 5, heal, and now we've max upgraded the Swole Torb. So we can hopefully finally start upgrading the orbs that we have. Okay. Starting off with an Echo Orb hurts. Definitely hurts. Oh my god, dude, shooting this many orbs is crazy. crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I do kind of wish I did have super boots from earlier. Because, yeah, the refresher course isn't giving me as much as I was hoping for. But if we find a refresh orb, I probably would take one because that would end up helping quite a lot. So we're going to max HP up. We're going to heal. We're now going to upgrade Refurbisher. I never had upgraded the swole up build things, and this is a swole build. So probably need to upgrade this stuff. What's the QR code, boss? It's 4 little squares that look like a QR code. But there's 4 of them. So it kind of hurts when you have more of a single target damage build. But we have Echo Orb, so it really just depends, right? As an example, with this, I could easily probably do... So this is 582 damage, so now this Echo Orb's guaranteed 582, plus whatever it might hit via all of the upgraded orbs. This is actually 1,000 damage. You're dead. We're gonna now increase max HP and upgrade Refurbisher. So we're getting a lot stronger now that we're able to, and there might have been something I just skipped there, but whatever. Honestly, upgrading what we have is the most important. That and increasing our max HP. We're gonna absolutely check the waterfall. An elite fight. Should be able to handle it. Definitely gonna be able to handle it here. Gonna skip the double damage just for this. Gonna start upgrading this entire board here. Four is more than 1. Hard for single target build, good for AoE build. Yeah, about, yeah. And they scale up really, really fast. So you can't have too slow of a scaling build, I think, which is why it's good that we got chains, because man, is this allowing us to scale pretty freaking fast right now. To be honest. And between a Pebble and a Horrible, the Horrible is actually better because they're both 0/0s. So Horrible will just do better at hitting the things. Dude, if I could find Prime Rod of Frost or Overwhammer or something that would give us AoE, I would very much enjoy that. Invisible pegs, no problem. I have numbers. Oh, it's so satisfying. We're gonna just guarantee 1,800 damage to everyone. So I'm glad we took the Echo Orb. If we didn't have the Echo Orb, this would be so much harder. But here we go. Max HP by 5, and I don't think I need to heal here. So we're going to now start upgrading Best Foot Forward. Prevent the first time you take lethal damage. I think we're going to take enemy damage resistances become weaknesses instead. I think that's the better one there. So free elite fight. That was super easy. I'll take it. It's always fun to see the pattern on the invisible board because you have so many upgrades to slimes. Yeah. Now this is a little bit scary. We got some red bombs, which will hurt us. But we've at least got a little bit of healing. And if they get to us, they'll suicide bomb. So I'll take the red bomb damage over being suicide bombed any day of the week. Any day of the week. Yeah, the plan is to get everything upgraded here soon enough for sure. For sure. If you fire 4 orbs, does Best Foot Forward activate 4 times? I think it does. I think that's what people were saying. Welcome, welcome, everyone popping in. Boop! Yeet! So every time we kill an enemy, we heal 1, which is kind of nice via the combo between Refresh, Shiv, and Cookie. Right, 91 HP goes to 92. Oh, this is one of the newer orbs that we did a build win a while ago. Does this make sense? Wait a minute. I'm trying to think about this. We haven't done this. This is we're doing a buff build. We've been buffing things up, and this is a really weird new orb where every upgraded peg I'm not going to take this because this might be a throw. But it is interesting. If it hits an upgraded or downgraded peg, it multiplies it by -3. So you bring it into the negative. So now you're in negative damage. But it does heal you. And then obviously if you multiply a negative by a negative, it then becomes a positive again, but that slows the build down so much. So we're not going to be taking it. It is an interesting thought. Honestly forgot that was a thing in this new update. Yeah. We do throw multiple. That is a good point. I'm still going to be... Because gosh, I was going to skip it, but you've brought up a good point. I think my deck is too big. So I'm going to still say no because I have a TTG guarantee seal of approval writing on this. But it is interesting. Because the problem is if it messes up, I have to wait until I get to it again. Yeah, exactly. It would work if we had a smaller deck. So we're going to just max HP up. Upgrade best foot forward. We have so much we need to upgrade anyways. I don't need to already start having a million theories. I do like that orb. Unlike Snowball, I actually do enjoy that new orb. It is fun. It opens up an entire new thing. We're going to get rid of a Pebble. Incredible. Incredible. Not going to take any of this no matter what. I think we want the left. I think I could handle the elite fight. I love how every comparison is unlike Snowball. I think it just hurts me because I wanted to like Snowball really bad. I really did. Also, we'll heal more now when we pay for healing. I think we're going to be able to get this. Now, we have died previously to this fight. But you know what? I think this is the one build that could actually do this when they add an extra one. I don't know if you guys remember. Was it the Lich episode? We lost an extremely high time to grind guarantee seal of approval because of this combat and an extra enemy spawning like it just did. But it happens to be, we can handle this build. Probably. But I do have PTSD from this combat. Okay. Max HP up. We're going to upgrade Twoo's Company. Now, I do have a shop coming up, actually, so I probably should maybe save up some money here. We lost a streak of 9. Oh, it was in the... Oh, yeah, so we didn't lose to that, but we lost to that. Yeah. We lost like 1 billion damage at that point. I don't know, it's like I want to save up for this shop, and I think that's the play, but I do still have stuff I want to upgrade. But honestly... relics are probably worth more. Because as long as we get 105, which we should be able to, we'll be able to afford 2 relics. I think we're going to be able to do it. I think the decision we have to... I don't know if I buy things in the shop. As good as it is, I think we should just heal. We're not going to have too many opportunities. Negative molt would have been like having poker chip, praying that in the chaos of refreshes you get huge positives. I know, someone needs to make a Peglin horror mod. And I'm not fighting an elite here. Man, decisions. Just 7,000 damage I'm doing right now. Plus the 5,000 it was adding on. 9,000 damage. Decisions. Yeah, double damage. True. You know what? It would be nice if we could go on a shopping spree. Everybody likes a good shopping spree, but I think we need to just nurture the build. 5 max HP. Upgrade Twoo's Company. And you know what? I'm gonna heal. Might have been a waste, whatever. 2 extra crits. That's pretty cool. We might be able to still buy 1 relic. We'll see. Depends on what this fight is. Glad I healed, because we're going to probably take some damage here, to be honest. Definitely gonna be taking some damage. That is for sure. And luckily, I'm so glad we have the free refresh on kill. So I'm not enjoying where these refreshes are right now. Those extra two extra crits on the board are gonna help quite a lot. Dude, I've added so much, because also every time I kill, I heal 1. I add 2 gold to the board. Okay. Increase max HP. Upgrade Splat Orb. And I don't need a heal. I don't need a heal. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Enhanced Gunpowder is pretty good. Let's see. Refresh moves every shot. Whenever we reload. I think we're going to say Enhanced Gunpowder here. That's going to allow us to get a big jump start on what we're doing. And we're going to get a relic. 20 damage whenever we reload. Okay. Final boss time. Final boss time. Oh, that could have been so much better. Come on in. There we go. That's what I wanted. The enhanced gunpowder. That's what I wanted. Got some damage reduction, which will be nice. Okay. The constricting chains is a bit awkward on this. Guaranteed 435. Guaranteed 435 here. Woo! Okay, okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. Now here's some double damage slime. Ooh, that's gonna be that's a lot of double damage slime. Plus 1,500. Need some refreshes here. There we go. Another refresh. Okay. Getting there. Getting lower and lower, but we're getting there. There's the enhanced gunpowder. 2,000 damage. This is the Tetris. And I'm technically targeting wrong. This is not going to go through how I wanted it to, but that's fine. Oh shit, oh shit. Is it fine though? That's the question. Probably fine. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. There's only 2 left here. Oh shit, we're getting pretty low. But I think we'll be okay. I'm going to discard because he doesn't get his free turn. All I got to do... There we go! There we go. 5,000 damage. Boom! Woo, that got close! That got close. I feel like literally the last several times we've done the playing Peglin until we beat Crucible 20, it ends up being about in between an hour or 2. I think the last time was like around an hour and 45 as well, but let's go. We are continuing to raise up the rate here again on THG character. So we gotta try to see if we can get a streak of 10 before the end of the year. I don't know. That's the goal, is to see if we can do that here. But I am so glad. Finally got it done. Always love me a swole Peglin build. What was cool about this was I feel like we've done swole builds before, but I don't know if we've ever had as many balls in a swole build before, because we had the chains and we had go for gold. The only thing that would have been even better if we had gotten potion ball in that run or build or whatever. But it was very fun. Also, for those of you guys asking what the card stuff was, we never look at this. Maybe at some point in time we need to. But once you get enough experience, you get like the cards and the lore and then the dev stuff. So like as an example, right, what was the thing we just got here? We had gotten at the ballista. We finally got the 100. While originally developed as a portable dragon-slaying weapon, the ballista proved too cumbersome to be hauled underground. Instead, it sits at the entrance of the mines forever, ready in case of an attack. The ballista militia is actually composed of several separate enemies, all composed into one boss. We have considered having it slowly lose its knight operators as it lost health, but they're just too cute to get rid of. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. What about the 9-hour vid? There have been some very long time to grind videos for sure here. If your balls are swollen, please see a doctor. Well, let's go. Glad we got another win. And there we go. So man, that last one was pretty close, but we're further increasing the time to grind guarantee seal of approval. Very, very happy about that. And so I hope you guys enjoyed. Always so much fun for us to just play Peglin, yap it up, all of that good stuff. Prove that I'm a Peglin gamer sometimes with the Crucible 20s. And it's fun to, you know, sometimes do some Crucible 20s, sometimes just do some more fun stuff when we're trying out specific builds or obviously the custom challenges and stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell like what the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Peglin videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you guys are going to be grinding out some Peglin on your own, then I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.